guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're good because this side we're doing really good. We're doing fantastic. Honestly, it was a very good day and I'm so happy to do this episode with you. So if you've been watching my videos, you realize that last week I made a video complaining about how JavaScript almost killed me, how it was so hard for me the last semester, but then I never came up with some solutions. So the purpose of this video is to give tips on how to survive coding as a beginner. Well, I know there's several languages of coding, but then it doesn't matter. As long as it is a coding language, this is gonna come in handy for you. So just make sure that you watch this till the end of it. So first thing first, the first point that I have for you is familiarizing yourself with the concept. So 2 weeks prior, make sure that you go to any platform. Maybe it might be YouTube, it might be Google, it might, even if it's AI, guys, you can just go there and type JavaScript for beginners. One thing that I've realized is that even though ChatGPT is not good or AI is not good, but sometimes it does help when you want to familiarize yourself with something. The second point that I have, I feel like this one is kind of contradictory to the first point, but don't rely much on AI. Like, don't rely much on ChatGPT, guys. That thing, it's like a drug. It's like a drug, honestly. You'll feed yourself up until to a point whereby you can't do anything without it. You can't solve a simple question, a simple problem without having to check on ChatGPT. So I'm telling you, I beg you, please from the start, try by all means to avoid using ChatGPT. I know I said like sometimes it does help. Yes, it does help. Most of the time it does help, but then you have to know yourself. If you're really gonna use ChatGPT most of the time, you have to know yourself, because otherwise you'll find yourself in some deep hole. Like every problem that you have, like you'll be asking ChatGPT to create a simple button for you, like a simple function that if you didn't release that with relying much on ChatGPT, you could have done it by yourself. So make sure, just avoid relying on it so much. So before I carry on to the next one, I'm just gonna suggest some channels or platforms that you can use to practice or to familiarize yourself with the concept. So I'll start with YouTube. I think we all know YouTube. So there's this channel, Bro Code channel. This guy is really good, guys. I think you should try him. And also Programming with Mosh, also you should try this channel. The dude is very good. Then we also have this platform called Double Three Schools. I feel like everyone knows this one. Like, if you don't know this, I am judging you. Honestly, I'm judging you. So yeah, you must try it out as well. Then for like when you start, I suggest that you start with Free Code Camp. Like, there's a whole lot of beginner courses that you can try out for JavaScript, for HTML, for CSS. It's really gonna help you. I'm telling you, it's gonna help you. So please don't leave it out. Free Code Camp. Just type Free Code Camp on the browser and you'll see it. Then for practicing, I suggest you try JS Fiddle. I didn't know this one up until the last days of the semester. I used to use it a lot. It really helped me because unlike VS Code, you don't have to open files with JS Fiddle. You just go there and start coding. Literally, you just go there and start coding. If you wanna focus on JS or HTML or CSS, there's a whole lot of different parts for that. So I think you should also try it. So for errors, most of the time, most people nowadays use AI, and I'm also one of those people, but I told you AI is not really good. So one other thing that you can try is Stack Overflow. I remember back then most people used to use it, but these days, you can barely find people using it. Stack Overflow and Browser Console. just to check errors, right? Stack Overflow can help you with a lot. Like you can find some ideas, some solutions there. So I suggest you try it as well, and MDN. So the third tip that I have for you is that don't just copy and paste. Make sure that you understand whatever you're coding. So for example, let's say you're using double three scrolls to practice, then you're going through a certain function. So make sure that after doing that function, you don't just move on to the next one and say, okay, I now understand, because sometimes we just memorize a code and act as if we understand. So go through that function that you're doing and try to explain it to yourself, or maybe explain it to the next person. That's how you can see that, oh, yeah, I really understand it. Because I'm telling you, being able to explain a code is really a catch. It's really a good skill. Once you're able to explain a code to someone else, then you're on the right path. So on to the next one. This is something that we've been taught to do since we were in high school. So remember how our mathematics teacher used to tell us or encourage us to practice mathematics almost every day? That's the same with coding. I know it feels a bit unrealistic, but with coding, you have to try to code almost every day. Well, that's something that I'm trying to do right now. Even if it's for 15 minutes, guys, just for you to keep being on track. You know, with coding, if maybe you can skip a week or so, hey, when you come back, you'll feel like you don't know anything. So I suggest that you try by all means to, at least when you skip 2 days. And I'm telling you, this not only gonna help you with the course that you're doing or the subject that you're doing, it's gonna help you in the long run, like when you go for interviews, because now you'll be used to coding almost every day, so the practical interview won't be so hard for you. I know it requires a lot of discipline. It's very hard to do, and I'm also trying to do it. I've been told several times to do it, but then I used to ignore it. But I've seen that it's really gonna work out in the long run. Yeah, guys, I feel like I ended up shifting my focus, and instead of just focusing on JavaScript, I digressed to coding as a whole. But then that's not an issue, because what is JavaScript anyway? It's a coding language. So please take those points, use them for JavaScript. They are gonna come in handy. So I feel like this is the end of my video. Thank you so much. Please go and use those points that I gave you. Bye.